Hi everyone, welcome. This is Influence Colorist. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. And this is what I colored in October. I didn't think I got too much done, but then going back through, I was like, oh, I actually did more than what I thought I would accomplish this month. I started working again, teaching, so I'm back in the classroom. Yay! And I actually got some scrapbook layouts done too. So I'll do a quick kind of slideshow of my scrapbook layouts at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing that too. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the first book, and these are no particular order, I'll just show you through the books. This book and the Cute and Creepy I got for October. I didn't really have any books that were specifically like Halloween themed, so I thought these would be fun to purchase and work in for October. This is Eerie, Patisserie by Karla, Magana. Alright, so on this page, it is a Day of the Dead, a sugar skull theme, and then it also has all these Mexican pastries that are very yummy, like donuts. So I used the Ohuhu brand markers for the majority of the coloring, and then also some color pencils to get in with the shading. This is done, the little dots, looks like powdered sugar, was done with Posca, white Posca pen. And then I painted the background black with the gouache paint. Also some white color pencil around there. Really pretty. This is fitting for today because today, November 1st, is De los Muertos, Day of the Dead. I don't celebrate it, but here in Arizona, we do see a lot that do celebrate it. All right, and then here's my next one. This was one I did on a video. So the background is done with some chalks. I just cut a template out, kind of some wiggly lines, and then laid the stencil out and brushed it on, and that's how I got that kind of striped background. Also colored with the Ohuhu markers. And then I used stickles in the spider web. And then I also used some diamond glaze for parts of the glass here. If you can see, I wanted it to kind of look glossy and shiny like glass. Very pretty. Also has the spooky skulls here. Oh, and then also the gloss in the cherries too. Alright. I think it turned out good. I was wanting to color more in here. They're so fun. But yeah, we'll save that for next year. Alright, next book I have Cute and Creepy, coloring book by Camilla. I've been saying D'Erico, but I noticed Dede Willingham, I think she says D'Erico, so I'm not sure the pronunciation. But anyway, this is my second book of hers, and it's really a lot of fun. I like to look up and be influenced by her artwork. She does a lot of monochromatic look, which is fun and really fast too. I think it goes by really quick and creates like this really stunning page. Okay, so the first one could be, oh yes it is. Okay, so this one, I watched one of Dede Willingham videos and she did these cute little Yetis having a snowball fight, and I just had to copy it. It was just so cute. So I love the little furry marks, they look so fuzzy. And doing the white paint down here was a good technique, and how she used the white color pencil just to kind of brush around the edges, helps soften the edges. So I painted the background black with acrylic paint, and then the white is also white acrylic paint, just the craft paint. And the blue Yetis were also craft paint, just watered down. And then you take your color pencils and then just do some shading. And the white Posca for all the little fur marks. So cute. All right, next one is this one. This one I did on video. So I also did the stencil background, this time in a more cloud shape. And I stuck with a very similar like color palette, pinks and purples, and then just did a few pops of this orange color, which I think looks very good. I love the red beady eyes on him. Okay. Next one. Oh, I was so excited to do this. Every time I saw the page, I was so excited. And a lot of pages, I don't have anything in my mind of what I want to do, so I have to look things up to see what I want to do on the page. But this one, as soon as I saw it, I just saw these colors. So it's very subtle. And these little French bulldogs, I think is what they are. I had seen one on TV and it just looked so like velvety. So I was trying to create that look, just really creamy and soft. But of course I had to add a little bit of red inside or around the mouth, just to make it somewhat creepy, like they've been eating something bloody maybe. My husband walked by when I was coloring this page and he was like, "Oh, why is that one eating that little guy?" I'm like, "I don't know, it's cute and creepy." Alright, so this one, oh I forgot, I used Distress inks and also Close to My Heart inks. So I did the dogs in this vanilla cream color. And it's just a really light, it was really hard to see, just really faint layer. And then I used a slightly darker cream color for the rest of it and to get into here with the shading. So yeah, I just did that all over. And then I used some Prismacolor pencils, 914, and a little bit darker for some of the shading. A light pink just to get a little bit of pink inside those ears. And then that kind of reddish brown around the mouth. So again, this one only took like a couple hours. It went by really fast. All right, and then this one I did also on video. And I was trying to create Camilla's some of her backgrounds, how it's like this like very painted look, like streaky look in the background. And I used the Neocolor 2s for those. And then I used acrylic paint for the hair. And then I used Derwent Inktense for her hooded dress. Now, when I was looking at Instagram after I had done this, a lot of people did her in red, like Little Red Riding Hood, which for some reason I just never even thought about that, but she totally could be Little Red Riding Hood. So I went a totally another direction, and she's not Little Red Riding Hood. I thought she was kind of this like creepy kind of zombie ghost-like girl. And then I also used some black fine liners, just something like this, and added more little frills and strings on here, and I think that makes it look more creepy. So I really love the coloring, even though she's not Red Riding Hood. I just really love the colors of her. Okay, that's it for that book. All right, and last kind of Halloween spooky coloring I did is from Doodlers Anonymous Epic Coloring Book, and this is illustrations by 90 artists. So I was going through here, I was like, oh, there has to be something that I could color for Halloween in here, and found this one. I'm really been like nervous to try anything like bloody, gory, so I kind of stuck with like the cute stuff in, you know, the cute and creepy book. But I saw this one and I really liked the skulls, and again when I was flipping through here I pictured it with a red background, so I used just some brush markers. I used a red brush marker for the background and then color pencils for everything else. So I kept it a very limited color palette. I used some purple shades for these. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be blood or what these little drips are. Of course, we have the bones. I just shaded with a light purple. We have some cut off fingers and legs. I know, it's really gross. Okay, and then the skulls, I just kind of added some peaches and pinks just to add another color to the color palette. So anyway, even though the subject matter is not something I enjoy, but I really enjoy the color palette, and it was just something different to do for October. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the coloring portion. I will now do a slideshow of my scrapbook layouts, so you're welcome to stick around, colorist, and watch that. If not, then hopefully I'll get some scrapbookers in here or inspire some of you scrapbookers. All right, thanks everyone, and I'll talk to you at the end. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.